Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Turn it up! Turn it up! Hey, hit me up.
Shut up.
I see you want to sharpen those passing skills. Let's get you going.
Focus! Focus! Yeah, let's go! Let's do it!
See you later.
Good to know that you understand there's more to this game than offense. Let's work on that defense today.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. more. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Hey, hit me up.
The NBA 2K21 demo is out now, and in this episode, we're jumping right in. Plus, we look back at our best 2K TV moments of 2K20. And first looks at what's coming up in my team for 2K21.
The couldn't have looked more confident as when they arrived at the arena earlier on. Obviously amped up for tonight's game. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express, dressed like a pro. There's a look at downtown Los Angeles from the air. We're coming to you live from the Staples Center. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for Harris.
The most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The steals are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Wood out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Harris. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Fred VanVleet out there with the chosen one. And it's Bell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, toward the end of the season, some players hit a wall. Others come alive. They can see the light at the end of the tunnel, but that energizes them. What can a guy do to keep improving till the season's end?
Well, I think it starts first with mindset, Kevin. Staying ready, which means you have to be diligent about staying in shape, getting your extra work in if you're not getting the reps in games. Stay even-keeled emotionally. You can't get too high or too low. Keep that professional perspective. I'm a pro. I'm doing what I've always dreamed of doing. I'm getting paid well to do it, and I'm going to focus on getting better each day.
Excellent perspective. Rebounded by Bell. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. VanVleet passes to the chosen one. And back to Van Vliet. Beyond the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Right Foreman trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Back to Van Vliet. The pass to the chosen one. 6 to shoot. Bell trying to break loose. The shot's good from the chosen one.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Now, here's Bogdanovich, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
The chosen one passes to Bell. That shot misses. The Jazz go the other way with it. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating. Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
And now we get a chance to check out Donovan Mitchell. He's one of the standouts over the last month, putting up about 18 points per, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Well, you know that he can put points up in a hurry, and he leads this team in scoring.
Yeah, you know, I think he's got a great sense of how to keep their offense going and being productive. If somebody else is having an off night, then he kind of steps in and fills the gap.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Both free throws good from the chosen one. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Mitchell with it. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
Clock is at 3. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Van Vliet. Fast break. The Lakers. Oh, that was terrific.
It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Jazz trail by 7. And Utah turns it over again. Here's James. He had 13 points in the win against Golden State.
And his scoring's going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did catch up with Utah's head coach. Going up against an all-time great like LeBron James, there are no easy answers. Still, he's aware it will be pivotal to slow him down if they're going to win this game. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Tips it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Bell's shot is good.
Boy, he could have taken himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
Mitchell outside. Lets a floater go. Kuzma with the defensive effort. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 15-6 run. The shot's good from the chosen one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. And Clark, throughout your NBA career, you always wore number 33. How'd you end up picking that number?
Well, it goes back to my idolization of Lou Alcindor at the time, who is now known as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He was the first big, graceful guy I saw do a little bit of everything in his days at UCLA, and then I digested all kinds of books and stories about him and just really admired his work on and off the court. Because he wore 33, I chose 33.
Hey everybody, welcome. Emoji grin, emoji cool smile, emoji clinking beer mugs.
The Lakers have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
The free throw off from Cook. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. We've got Cook. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Jabari Parker. Then it's the chosen one. That's the Laker 5. Here's Mitchell, pocket 6. Another miss by Utah.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now here is Harris. After the miss from the chosen one. Harris's shot is off. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Lakers. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Phenomenal court vision by Parker. He really has all the tools to be a great player in this league.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Williams-Goss, the pass to Niang. To the middle. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Williams-Goss.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
No good from the chosen one.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
It's not going to go for him. LA's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Cook. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's the chosen one. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Something else they've done a good job of tonight, you know, right from the start, is penetrating and scoring.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Martin.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Here's Williams-Goss. 7 points in the game. Here's Niang inside. Williams-Goss misses. Passes to LeBron. Here's the chosen one. To the inside, Van Vliet. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And it's a 6-point Laker lead.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
The Jazz again can't hit it. Lakers leading by 6.
Well, you might think at 6'3" in shoes, Donovan Mitchell is undersized for the shooting guard position. But his combination of strength and length, along with the athleticism, help him to hold his own.
Utah with the ball after the miss from the chosen one, and it's in there.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against the Warriors was superb. He dropped in 34 points, and he did what he does best. He shared the ball and looked to get his guys going throughout the game. A terrific all-around game for him. He really put an effort to fill it up out there and make a difference for his team. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. It might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
The Lakers with the ball. Following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. The pass to Van Vliet. There's the triple. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Greg, nowadays teams looking for +6 players. That's a player whose arm span exceeds their height by at least 6 inches.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell, how about a +9? I mean, a little over 6'1" in socks with a 6'10" wingspan. Those long arms, the reason for the Spider nickname.
Utah has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Pass to Wood. Sees the alley-oop. Got a piece of it. To the paint. Here's Bell. Plays it up and banks it in. Bell's got 6.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Here's Wood. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
The steal. Harris looking it over. It's tipped. Now Van Vliet. 7 points in the game. Down low. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Here's the chosen one. Guarded by Harris. The shot's good from the chosen one.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Harris outside. .102 left now here in the second. Fires the 3. And it's Mitchell missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
They double him with Mitchell. No one near James as he lets it go. Wide open shot is on the money. Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Mitchell outside. Right Foreman. The Jazz again can't hit it. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've led by as many as 11 points.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
One shot.
Jazz trail by 7. Now here's Conley. 8 points for him. To end the run. No good there. And so it's Los Angeles bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Harris is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Wood in at the 5 down low.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Mitchell looking it over. Back to Bogdanovich. Launches it. It's rebounded by the chosen one. Lakers leading by 7. Bell passes to the chosen one. Pass to Van Vliet. Kicks it to LeBron. Here's the chosen one. Covered by Mitchell. The chosen one passes to LeBron. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. Clark, you know, some players just don't need a lot of rest. They could play basketball all day, every day, and don't want to be taken out. They've all got a lot of engine in them.
Yeah, they do. 24/7 guys, we call them. They don't need a lot of fuel, and it seems like they never are out of fuel. Guys like Paul George and Russell Westbrook come to mind.
Mm-hmm. The free throw drops for James.
Well, there are only a handful of players who've been on the line more often than LeBron, and no surprise, every one of them a Hall of Famer. That's where he's headed to.
Both free throws good from James. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Harris outside. He kicks to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Right Foreman. The Jazz with another miss.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
LeBron, good.
And, you know, this is where James is most dangerous, attacking and looking. To tear into that defense.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Poked away. Fast break. The Lakers. Here's the chosen one. And he banks in the layup. The chosen one's got 21 in the game.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Inside, right Foreman. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Here's the chosen one. He's got 21. James looking it over. Here's Bell. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Harris inside, working on James. The baseline jumper goes down.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And a a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch. Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 9 in the basket for Martin. Here's the chosen one, and it's good on the assist by Parker. That's 23 points for the chosen one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Conley, the pass to Wood. Back to Conley. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Morris. And it's Cook with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Conley finds Ingles. Now here is Martin. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Martin's got 4 points in the quarter. Lakers leading by 11. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Morris passes to the chosen one. Morris trying to free himself up, and the shot is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the dunk by Parker.
And, you know, Jabari Parker's a pretty good defensive player, and when he's engaged on this end, he's capable of having a real impact on the game coming up with steals.
And here is Conley. Launches a 3. Can't connect. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Lakers on top, up by. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got LeBron James, the chosen one out there with Fred VanVleet. Then there's Markieff Morris, and it's Parker in at the 4-man position. That's the Laker 5. Like the level of nuance in the footwork that keeps evolving every few years. Talk about the changes that you have seen from the time you've played to the exquisite footwork we see now.
Well, you know, some of my peers would say that these guys are being allowed to walk and have it talked about as good footwork. So you work with Reggie and other guys, and I hear them all the time saying guys are getting away with carrying the ball and so forth. But the footwork is pretty good. I mean, when you think about it, the step-back three-point shot, the ability to make plays off the dribble, all attributed to footwork. I think it's just an evolution of the game. As players see more and more of excellent work on the court, they're able to emulate it a lot sooner and a lot better.
Jazz trail by 18 to the inside, and that one is hammered home.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
And the shot goes in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
He feeds it to Bogdanovich.
You know, you look at Bojan Bogdanovich, and he's not uber athletic. I mean, he doesn't blow you away with his athleticism, but he's heady and he's tough, and that makes him effective.
Bell is checked in for Morris. Tobias Harris is checked in for the Jazz.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Doubled by Conley. Here's Parker. Again, Los Angeles. And growing up in the European system, Clark, 2 practices a day, drilling those fundamentals. Bogdanovich with a complete offensive game.
Yeah, you can see the fruit of all that labor, Kevin. He's very efficient offensively. He doesn't waste motion or dribbles. And he's not content to be a one-way player. He's challenged himself to defend at a higher level.
They grabbed their own miss.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. It's good.
Yeah, the first half was 1 to deep 6 or forget, but in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. Here's the chosen one. And the layup's good off the glass. The chosen one's got 28.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Niang. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Kuzma, that's good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Mitchell outside. Clark, take us inside the halftime locker room in the NBA.
Well, players typically just regroup individually. There may be some conversation between the players as a group, but then the coaches will huddle, evaluate what transpired in the first half, what adjustments need to be made, and then they'll communicate that to the team. And it's basically a time to rest and regroup for the players to adjust and strategize for the coaches.
Clark, you think there's any videotape review in there, maybe showing players certain sets, certain schemes?
In this day and age, for sure, with the use of iPads and technology. If you go back to my time, there was no quick turnaround of video in the halftime locker room.
Right, right. I do know officials do that, too, in their locker room at halftime. Pass to Niang. To the paint to halt the run, and it's Mitchell missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
There's the pass to Niang. Lets it go with the 3. Drills it from outside.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
And that one's good. James.
That's the competitive fire that burns with LeBron James. He's happy to come right back with one of his own.
Right Foreman. And a miss there on the triple.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Mitchell outside. It's stolen by Bell. And up the floor again for the Lakers, running the court. LeBron against Harris. Kuzma kicks to Van Vliet. Pass to the chosen one. Now Bell, just 5 to shoot. Here's the chosen one. Off target from outside. Utah's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. But he recovers it. Right Foreman. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on LeBron James. The first one falls. Look, we've had sponsors on the uniforms for a couple of seasons now. Do you think everyone's grown used to seeing them?
Yeah, I think it's a normal part of the landscape, and it will take a little more time. I've noticed them myself as I've watched games. They're certainly a far cry from looking like NASCAR drivers, which I think is a good thing. You want them to be done visibly, but not overdone.
And Anthony drops them both.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
Anthony against Ingles. Oni. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's James, and the dunk by James.
Boy, he's fantastic at playing to his strengths. Doesn't get outside of himself. I mean, when he's scoring at an efficient clip like that, he's hard to stop.
Utah has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Tucker dishes to Ingles. Back to Tucker. There's the 3. The rebound by the Chosen One. The Chosen One's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's stolen by Ingles.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And what's been a tremendous year tonight, another example, and it'll push their amazing win total on the season to 68. An outstanding, outstanding season we watched this team play.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
Greg, if it ain't broke, why fix it? I mean, why change anything? Knowing how well they played in those 2 games, they probably couldn't wait for this one to wrap up the sweep of the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for the Chosen One.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Goes up again. It's blocked. Pass to Caruso. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And there it is for him.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Tucker can't get it to go. Here's the Chosen One. Yes, James picking up the assist. The Chosen One's got 38 points.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you.
You're asking me? I'm all for it. If you can start work at 18 in any other field, why not the NBA? Look, you can vote at 18. You can join the Army at 18. You can drive at 18. Why can't you play in the NBA if you're 18? Look, if you're good enough, you're good enough. Simple as that. Luckily, we seem to be heading in the right direction here. But, look, I don't even understand how this is even a discussion.
Preach, Hank, preach.
Yeah, more draft talk in a bit, right after this quick musical break.
You can drive at 18. I didn't get my license till I was 25.
Well, slow learner. You're listening to Hank the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex. Back in a bit for more on your Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah.
Hey, how you been, man?
Hey, man. What's the weather like outside? I feel like I've been stuck in here forever.
Let's go! Phenomenal win. You should be proud of yourselves. Now let's get to work so we can keep this positive energy. Our goal today is to fine-tune our transition defense. We gotta limit easy scores. All right, let's get right into some transition drills.
Turn it up! Turn it up!
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Right there! Hey, man, get mine! Screen! Shut up! Shut up! Get it! Yeah, let's go! Come on!
Way to work. Well, let's get started on this next exercise. Keep it going. Now that we're done, get out there and put up some shots.
Welcome to this special edition of 2K TV.
The wait is almost over. We are just days away from 2K Day and the launch of NBA 2K21.
And if you can't wait, you can get early access to the NBA 2K21 demo right now. Here's how you get started.
The Lakers to the tunnel with swagger. This looks like a team that's all set to go to work here at home. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. The Staples Center, downtown Los Angeles, and the freeways of LA, all painting the picture just where we are tonight. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Berry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And a moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for James.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Marvin Bagley is out there with Jay Crowder, and it's Fox in at the point. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. The chosen one out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Bell in at the 5 down low. All right, tonight a matchup of teams that know how to get stops. Brent, when you were playing with the Spurs, what made those defenses so special?
The word it comes down to is accountability, and that is that you understand you have a role defensively just as much, Kevin, as you do on the offensive end. It certainly doesn't hurt that on the back end you have Tim Duncan calling out plays, blocking shots,
yes.
But accountability to your role defensively, that's where Greg Popovich gets you to play.
And the communication's so vital.
That always helps, but sometimes Pop takes that just a little bit too far.
James outside. Here's Kuzma. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Crowder. Outside, Fox. Here's the 3. The shot off that time, and the Lakers will go the other way with it. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Kings. That one was played in Sacramento.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here. What a culture shift it's been in Sacramento the last few years. Vlade Divac, along with Peja Stojakovic, 2 of the legendary Sacramento Kings players, finding their footing and trying to put their stamp on this organization with some of the young talent that they've acquired.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
That shot, no good. Great D that time from the chosen one. Trying to find Bagley and gets it to him. Barnes looking around. Again, the miss by the Kings. And Brent, around the league, people are saying the Kings are one of the scarier teams on the rise.
Well, they drafted decently. They play a system that now is speaking to some of their young talent. They've had a nice blend. It's been a long time coming in Sacramento, but fans coming out to the new arena to support this new, young, hungry Kings group. And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
James, the pass to the chosen one. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That free throw good from the chosen one. For Sacramento, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Here's the teardrop, and they're able to recover. Here's Bagley. Passes it to Hield. Shot clock at 5. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now here's Hield. He's coming off a 22-point game against Portland. A pass to Fox. Kuzma pulls it in.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
The shot's good from the chosen one.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the pass to Hield. Shoots over Van Vliet. Drops it in from 11 feet.
Good job in the mid-range. Buddy Hield getting squared up and scores.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Look at the Lakers. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And checking out Sacramento, not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
And I think for Sacramento, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Now, you just don't want to sit in the middle for too long. You either want to be competing against the top teams or starting to strategize where you can position yourself for a high lottery pick and maybe turn around your franchise's fortunes.
And here is Los Angeles now, following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt. Takes the three, and that's good. For 3 points, a shot from the chosen one.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Barnes outside. The wide open look here for Fox. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
Pretty nice looking shot there from De'Aaron Fox, looking more comfortable.
No good from the chosen one.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Barnes against James. The kick out to Fox. Corner shot, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Fox has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Sacramento. LeBron James on the wing. Bell, great positioning on the putback.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat, Greg. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. The shot's good from the chosen one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
They've got Kyle Kuzma. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with the chosen one. Then it's Jabari Parker. That's the Laker 5.
Well, Hield can make a living out there from behind the arc. Doesn't need a lot of room to get his shot off, and he drains that one with ease.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against the Jazz was all business. He dropped in 38 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Bell, he's checked in for the Lakers. Fred VanVleet comes in for Jabari Parker. Bagley, he's checked in for Sacramento. Guy. Bell with the block. Now the Lakers on the break. That shot by Caldwell-Pope, no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted. Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find him.
Guy. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Well, this time Harrison Barnes using some of his physical advantages to bully the defense, or at least get them on their heels.
You know, so many great dribblers, ball handlers in this league right now. Who's the best at shooting off the bounce?
Well, three prime candidates to do that, Kevin, exist at the point guard position, and I put James Harden in the point guard category with how much he has the ball. Harden, Kyrie, Steph Curry, three great names that are able to find their way to get the ball into the shooting pocket. No matter where they move, off the dribble, finding consistency. It's a really sought-after attribute in the players who are coming up now because of how impactful these guys have been. Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting two. And the Sacramento Kings get called for the foul. The Lakers have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Takes the 13-footer. LeBron grabs the miss.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
The Kings come into this one following a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland. Barnes can't get it to go.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Crowder against James. Guy. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Lakers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
The Kings trail by 10. On the wing, Hield, defended by Bell. Bell against Hield. From the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Hield's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, and in that one they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
Well, easy to be efficient, Greg, on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in the rhythm tonight.
De'Aaron Fox is checked in for the Kings. LeBron against Barnes. It's Bell on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 13-footer. The shot's good from the Chosen One. The Chosen One's got 16 points.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Fox with it. 26 points for him last game against Portland.
He also had 2 blocks that really impacted that game, guys. He really made it.
One second left. Unable to get that one. And so it's Los Angeles. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What can you say? The Chosen One, an impressive effort here today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Jay Crowder out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Fox. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Great assist there from LeBron. Going to try to set the table all night.
Fox looking it over. Pass to Bagley. Shoots over Kuzma. Bagley, no good. Lakers leading by 10. And only 6 feet tall in shoes, Fred VanVleet's not the biggest, but his toughness, mentally and physically, is unquestioned.
And Kevin, growing up in Rockford, Illinois, gave him that perspective. Friends and family gone too soon. Basketball was the path to something better.
Got that one up quick. Barnes has got 5 points so far.
Well, when Harrison Barnes makes shots like that, confidence grows. He's feeling it. Teammates are going to start feeding off of that.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. That'll put Kyle Kuzma on the line. Marvin Bagley picks one up. In player development, Brent, what are some of the primary things that can be taught?
I think in today's game, what a lot of PD coaches are looking at, Kevin, is just decision-making, playing out of the pick and roll and coming off into a spot where you're making the correct reads. Football where you can talk to quarterbacks about their checkdowns.
Yes.
I think you can teach guys how it is that when they come off a screen, what's going to be available to them and paint pictures for them so that when they're on the floor, they become second nature in terms of their decision making. That can be huge. And then the second thing is always player development, working on confidence in shooting the basketball. You just want guys to feel like whatever shot they're taking, they've got a great chance of making it.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Fox passes to Hield. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. 13 points for Buddy Hield.
That's got to feel good for the young player. Buddy Hield showing a full arsenal tonight offensively.
Count that bucket.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Fox kicks to Barnes. And Fox gets it to go. 15 points in the game.
Well, trying to figure out ways to score through contact, De'Aaron Fox does not back down.
And the Lakers call time here.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for LeBron.
And a moment to see numbers for the chosen one. Averaging 39 points, 10 assists, and almost 2.5 steals. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
To the middle, here's VanVleet. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. VanVleet's got 7.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Sacramento making a switch here. Giles is checked in. And here are the Kings now. It's a 10-point game. Hield outside. Passes it to Barnes. Lock at 6. Over Caldwell Pope. Kept alive. Bagley. He's off on that one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And Kuzma slams it in.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other, not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Caldwell Pope against Barnes. Here's Fox. Another shot. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Giles.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Here's Bell. The rebound by Giles. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Kings. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Continuing to expand his offensive game. Fox off to a good start.
Lakers working the ball around now. Here's the chosen one. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
Parker's checked in for the Lakers. He doesn't get the second one. The Kings trail by 9. Here's Fox, and he converts the layup. Fox has got 19 points.
Fox getting in, nifty scoring there, not hesitating inside.
The chosen one passes to Parker. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
A pass to Fox, and the chosen one gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The Lakers making a switch here. Morris is checked in, and then for Sacramento, Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Bagley, and Wilkins subbed in for Barnes. Here's Van Vliet. It's deflected, and the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Anthony comes in for Caldwell Pope, and it's Alex Caruso in for Fred Van Vliet. And a change for the Kings. Biombo's checked in. That's tipped. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Anthony's got 6.
Good timing on the fast break. We don't talk about that enough. Melo coming into the play and then finishing it off.
Healed bounce pass. And here is Fox. He's got 19, and the shot goes down.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
The chosen one passes to Morris. Here's Caruso. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's Fox. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's the chosen one. Guarded by Fox. Out to the right wing. Here's the chosen one. Biombo with the block. We've got 1:48 left in the 3rd. Hield can't hit. Lakers leading by 11. Here's the floater, and the layup is up and in. Caruso's got his first 2 points.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
The chosen one passes to Carmelo, pulls it up. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Anthony's got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Outside, Fox from 17 feet out. Rebounded by the Lakers. Morris has got his 4th rebound in this one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Fox. The rebound by the chosen one.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Caruso, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
24 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Here's the chosen one. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. The chosen one's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Fox. Nailed from 3-point land.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And the dunk by Parker.
So awesome to see Jabari Parker return to form, especially when he's rising up.
The 3. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 27.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We come back right after this. Luke Walton had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, don't give in. Keep playing. We're getting good looks. We're going to start making some of them. It's more important that we get reps. Like playing the right way. Keep chipping away. Plenty of games.
Sounds like he's happy with their shot selection. Just need more of them to fall.
Yeah, the shots. Been there, and I love how Coach Walton stayed positive with his guys.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Cook, Anthony out there with Parker. Then it's the chosen one, and it's LeBron. And at the 3, the small forward. That's the Laker 5.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's the chosen one. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Now, here's Fox. Tight defense on him. Good work there as it goes.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Cook, the pass to the chosen one. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. It's stolen by Hield. Poke loose, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Hield. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Sacramento. Harrison Barnes. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Fox passes to Barnes. The dish to Hield. The pass to Fox. And here's Bagley. Trying to get open is Crowder. Bagley, no good.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Yep, that one goes. And that's now 9 points for LeBron.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Pass to Hield.
Buddy Hield just has such an incredibly quick trigger.
And he makes the first. And the Lakers with some changes. Bell, checked in for Jabari Parker. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Cook.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Kuzma passes to the chosen one. Kicks it to Bell. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Brent, a few players now host podcasts, participate with those elements, with those vehicles during the season. Your thoughts on that?
I think it's great. I think it's fantastic for our fan base and for our players to have an outlet, to have conversations and share a little bit more about their personality. It grows them as people, I think, Kevin. Especially, I've listened to J.J. Redick's many times over, and you learn something new, not only about players, but about their interests and how they're spending time. And I think if you were a young player, let's say you were a high school senior, and you're a college player, and you're listening to some of the things that guys are talking about in their experiences, I think it's invaluable for what it is that you don't know exists around a player in the NBA, and for you to start having considerations about how difficult the task is, how mentally taxing. So these things are great outlets for the players.
Los Angeles leading by 9. Passes it to the chosen one. Now Now here's Van Vliet, defended by Bagley. Kuzma passes to Bell. Good D by Barnes. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Good on the triple.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
To the paint, it's stolen by Bagley. Over in the corner, Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Now just a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox. First one falls for him. Both free throws good from the chosen one. Here's Fox. He dishes it to Crowder. Knocked loose. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. They get a hand on it, and the Lakers have possession. Lakers leading by 5. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. James, the pass to Kuzma, and he comes up with the deuce.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now here's Hield. He's tightly guarded. Dishes it to Fox. Tries it from the top of the key. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the inside, Fox with the steal. And up the court come the Kings on the break. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Hield. And it's blocked by Bell. And he makes that one. Los Angeles calls timeout. Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, the chosen one.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Lakers leading by 5. LeBron outside. Back to VanVleet. In the corner, it's James. They get the rebound. Bell. Fox with the steal. One-on-one here. Here's Hield. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Like to see Fox with that fast, quick decision on the defensive end of the floor.
Bell passes to the chosen one. Good work defensively by Fox. It's stolen. Pass to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that could decide the outcome.
Hield outside. Outside Fox. Three-pointer. And Hield gets it to go on the assist by Fox. Fox has got assist number 8 now on the night. And Bell kicks to LeBron. Down low. The chosen one passes to Kuzma. And the shot is long.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Hield outside. The dish to Barnes. To tie it up. And no good that time. Good D by Bell. The chosen one passes to LeBron. Great D that time from Bagley. And here we go. Kings running again. Here's Hield. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. LeBron outside. Inside. And stolen by Barnes. And now Sacramento on the break. Crowder with the ball. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And that's 31 points for De'Aaron Fox.
That is a mature play from De'Aaron Fox. Not afraid to take the big one.
Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
And LeBron James is going to take every crucial possession over. Outstanding shot there.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Fox. Bagley trying to free himself up. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got it all tied up now for Sacramento. Here's the chosen one. And he drops in the layup off the glass. The chosen one's got 11 points here in just the second half. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
De'Aaron Fox not backing away that time from the contact, drawing the defense into him.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Fox hits them both.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Here's the chosen one.
Yeah, good job to take him right at the...
First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
Fox passes to Bagley, and finished off by Bagley.
Bagley at 6'11". What an option there late.
The Lakers have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Now the feed to LeBron, and they double up James. Here's the chosen one, guarded by Fox. Crowder dishes to Fox. Here's Barnes. It's good!
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Here's the chosen one. Almost, but it rolls out. Now the Kings with it. Down low. Money!
De'Aaron Fox stepping up for the team, showing he's capable in these moments.
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
And again, the Lakers no good.